Social Security, a cornerstone of American social welfare, has become a battleground in political discourse, with both President Trump and President Biden taking center stage with their respective stances and plans. Trump, during his tenure, encountered backlash after even mentioning potential cuts to Social Security, a political faux pas given the sensitivity surrounding the program. Despite his administration's attempts to clarify their intentions as administrative cuts rather than benefit reductions, the damage was done. On the other side, President Biden has positioned himself as a champion for Social Security, advocating for significant reforms and increases in benefits. However, some critics argue that his recent emphasis on Social Security reform seems conveniently timed with the upcoming election cycle, raising questions about the sincerity of his intentions. Biden's track record, particularly regarding unfulfilled campaign promises, casts a shadow of doubt over his commitment to enacting substantive changes to the program. As the 2024 presidential race looms, the spotlight once again falls on the candidates' positions on Social Security. Trump has maintained a somewhat ambiguous stance, occasionally hinting at the possibility of cuts, but generally rejecting the notion of significant changes to the program. Conversely, Biden has promised reforms, including a $200 per month increase in benefits, yet his ability to deliver on these promises remains uncertain given past disappointments. Looking ahead, the clash between Trump and Biden on Social Security underscores a critical issue for voters. Trump's sporadic mentions of potential cuts, juxtaposed with Biden's promises of reform, create a stark contrast in approaches. However, whether either candidate can effectively address the challenges facing Social Security remains to be seen. During his recent State of the Union address, President Biden took a firm stance on safeguarding Social Security and Medicare, vowing to oppose any attempts to cut benefits or raise the retirement age. He emphasized the importance of ensuring that the wealthy contribute their fair share, proposing additional payroll taxes for individuals earning over $400,000 annually. This commitment was reiterated in the fiscal year 2025 budget proposal released on Monday, which explicitly states opposition to benefit cuts and privatization of Social Security. Biden's budget proposal outlines measures aimed at extending the solvency of Social Security and Medicare, including requiring higher-income workers to contribute more towards these programs. The president also prioritizes enhancing benefits for seniors and individuals with disabilities, particularly those with low incomes. Additionally, there is a significant emphasis on bolstering the Social Security Administration's capacity by allocating $15.4 billion towards operational enhancements, marking a notable increase from previous funding levels. However, amidst these proposals, questions linger about the effectiveness of simply injecting more funds into the Social Security Administration. Critics argue that the bureaucracy inherent in the system necessitates structural reforms to improve efficiency, such as streamlining processes and updating technology. Simply increasing funding may not address underlying issues of inefficiency and waste within the administration. Reflecting on the broader political landscape, both Biden and former President Trump have engaged in considerable rhetoric surrounding Social Security without substantial action. Despite occupying the presidency for several years each, neither administration made significant strides in addressing the challenges facing the program. This lack of tangible progress has led to disillusionment among observers, who see a pattern of promises without follow-through. In light of these observations, it becomes evident that mere talk without concrete action fails to address the pressing issues surrounding Social Security. Both Biden and Trump had ample opportunity to enact meaningful reforms during their respective tenures, yet little progress was made. As such, skepticism persists regarding the sincerity of their commitments and the likelihood of substantive change in the future. Amid the political discourse surrounding Social Security, it's essential to recognize the importance of tangible action over mere rhetoric. The failure to translate promises into policy undermines public trust and perpetuates uncertainty regarding the future of vital social welfare programs. Ultimately, it is action, not words, that will determine the fate of Social Security and Medicare for generations to come.